Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. And Lisa, so Elvis.
Yeah, I watched Elvis the movie, and I got to say, I laughed, I cried. I was in shock, really, how amazing that film was. Yeah, it shows him as a kid being brought up in Memphis. You know, like he was one of the only white kids around, you know, and now it was all the gospel music and going to all the, you know, the churches and that. And,
yeah.
You know, and how he, like, picked up the guitar and just started doing gospel, and then it went all the way through his life until he met Priscilla, and he got the big house. What is it, Graceland? The money. It was about the manager that was played by Tom Hanks. Yeah, and how the manager was taking 50% of everything that he earned.
Okay, no, that's a lot.
50%. And like you saw the ups and downs, highs and lows. It was an incredible film, really good. The guy who played it, hats off to him, absolutely nailed it, really spot on.
Now, you saying that now, I really want to watch it.
Yeah, the music in it, George, is incredible.
Well, I bless them.
Yeah,
like
you know, it's like it was just great, you know, like all the people that he met, you know, throughout his journey and stuff, you know. But the music was not just him.
Now, tell me, how old was Priscilla when he met her in the movie? Because apparently she was underage.
Yeah, she was young. I mean, he had a lot of roadies. Do you know what I mean? That all the girls sort of like, that was it, you know. It was just great when he was on the stage, you know, and he got banned, didn't he? I didn't realise.
Yeah,
they put a ban because of his yeah, you know, and the girls were throwing their drawers at him. Yeah. You know?
Slags.
And like, you know, you were saying once about them all crying and that, and they're all like, they're all crying, all like going hysterical and that, because he's like doing all these moves and stuff on the stage and that, and they weren't having none of it. The Americans.
Are you saying these girls were getting wet?
Oh, I don't know what they were getting,
and
but they were.
What would be in the knickers for them to throw to him?
They were big drawers, I tell you. They were
apple catchers.
Yeah, they were massive big drawsies that they were being thrown up on the stage.
Ain't your grand wears nowadays.
But
down by the knees.
But they wanted to change. They wanted to change his music. Do you know what I mean? Throughout, they were trying to change his music because it was all based on the like black gospel, you know, and they didn't like that.
They wanted to whiteify it.
Yeah, they wanted to whiteify it, and he weren't having none of it. I've got to say, he put his foot down and he really went for it, and it was really a good watch. Really, really pleased I watched
it's
that.
like the Bob Marley. I want to watch that.
I haven't seen that, but I saw the Queen one. Have you seen the Queen one? You not seen the Queen one?
No.
That was another good watch. You know, it was just like the life story of Freddie Mercury,
you know what?
and Queen, and how he became part of the band, and you know, the music, and
go and if you like those type of movies, go and watch Ray Charles. Or the film's called Ray.
Okay.
It's based on Ray Charles.
Yeah.
Watch that.
Okay.
It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. It starts off him jacking up. I'm like, God, this is going to go somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, Ray Charles, you know him, the blind musician.
Yeah.
You know? And the other film where Will Smith did play a great part was Ali. Have you seen that? Yeah. So there are some great movies.
Have you seen The Green Book?
The Green Book? No. What's that about? I've not even heard of it.
Have you not? It's really good. It's got Viggo Mortensen in it. He's the guy that played Aragorn in Lord of the Rings. But this is like between the First and the Second War, I think it is. And it's about the black musician. He's a jazz musician, and he's touring America. But a lot of the gigs are in the South. And he asks Viggo Mortensen's character, who's like a New Yorker, Italian-y, mobby guy. He said, I'm going to pay you. I want you to take me around, blah, blah, blah. And it's about... I'm not going to... Yeah, it's really good because it's like how their relationship as like a black guy and like an Italian white... Essentially, he's white, American, you know, the classic geezer. And then, other stuff comes out about this other guy. And it's their relationship and how, you know, like in that time you can't go into certain states and they've still got some sort of like some apartheid, like blacks can't eat at the same restaurants or
they have different entrances in the back of the bus.
If you want to eat, you can go over there over the bar of the road, but this is for whites only.
That's what it was like in the Elvis film.
Yeah, so this is really good as well. I really liked it. I was like, my parents were watching it, and then I just sat down watching it with them. I was like, I would have never watched this, but this is really fucking good. It's one of those, and it takes like half an hour to get into it, and you're like, I'm so glad I gave it half an hour. Because sometimes you can just turn off after 10 minutes. It's boring. But they're the best meal. If you give them some time, they're the best films to get into it.
Slow burners.
They are the best because you get the most out of them.
Yeah. No. Mate, look, I hear that. You know, because there's been like, I've gone to the cinema and I've walked in on the film and like, because all the other ones were full. You know, back in those days. All the other theatres were full of whatever they were showing. And there was one, and there was a film showing. It was called Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh, right, yeah.
And I said, okay, let me. Might as well. There's nothing else. I'm here at the cinema. You know, let's have a look, mate. Brilliant movie. Brilliant movie.
Brilliant.
You know, the Raiders of the Lost Ark. Just fucking brilliant. So, and there have been others that I can't really remember. Well, True Romance is one. I was like, what the fuck is this going? And then all of a sudden, there's bam, you see where it's going. It's brilliant. So Will Smith playing. What do you guys think? Please send in a comment or a message to response to when you listen to this about Will Smith being the next. Popeye. That's the one. You know what I mean? Being the next Popeye. I mean, I can't believe that. I can't believe that. You know, we was talking about COVID, and I think Rob was here when we was talking about COVID last time, or the vid. You know, they'll probably ban this one. And he was saying, yeah, you know, I hated it when certain actors and celebrities came out and they endorsed it. I'm like, that got me thinking a little bit. I said to myself, I mean, not on the day, you didn't get it, but a few days after, it kind of, I'm like that. It takes a little while. And I'm like, hang on a minute. What if these celebrities were coming out and endorsing it and going on live camera to get the jab? But it wasn't the jab they were getting. It was something totally innocent, totally harmless, totally not a vaccine at all. You know, and they knew it. It was a setup, you know, as a part of the propaganda. And I'm like, that is totally possible.
Yeah, of course it is. We'll never know.
No, we'd never know.
No.
Even though more and more doctors have come out and, you know, they're sorry and they admit their bullshit and they're. Who's getting arrested? Who's being charged? The people that were neglected seeing their loved ones die. You know, or even seeing their loved ones after death. You know? Oh, infection. There was some big fucking scam going on, whatever it was. A big scam that the sheeple fucking followed. You know? You're getting pricked with something that's not been tested, really. You know? I mean, it's been... They tell us it's been... what's the word? It only took a few months to make it, you know, to develop. That's the word I was looking for. To develop this antivirus. And I'm like, you know what? I think they had this thing. This is going down the conspiracy route. I'm really sorry. But they had this virus. It wasn't a virus. There wasn't such a virus. They made up the virus and they jabbed you with what they wanted to jab you with to do whatever is happening now. Does that make sense? What I'm saying? You know, like it's all the virus was just the gun to get them running. Yeah. The excuse to get them to get jabbed up.
To get jabbed,
yeah.
So what am I going to turn into? Because I got jabbed up 3 times. And the reason I got jabbed up because I lost my job because I worked with kids. The manager basically said, either you all get jabbed or you ain't working with us.
I would have sued their ass.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
You know, look, I'm not doing it. I mean, thank God I wasn't put in that predicament, and a lot of people were. You know, get the jab. That was blackmail. Now you forced me to get this poison stuck in me. They're coming out with all the negatives about it, and the real effects. What has happened is probably killed more than the vid. You know what I'm saying? And who's been arrested? I haven't seen anyone. And the thing is, they're blatantly coming at on social media these inventors and these is it the CDC in America, Controlled Diseases Center or something, Control of Dangerous Diseases. You know, and all around the world saying, yeah, well, you know, we might have jumped the gun a little bit. And, you know, maybe the side effects of this thing is, not so positive. Bollocks. I think it's, you know, someone needs to, now it's been admitted, someone needs to get arrested. Someone needs to pay for all the inconvenience they've put everybody through. The deaths charges, the cause of that jab.
It's the same with the bankers, though. They cause the whole market to flop. What happens to them? Nothing happens to them, does it? It's the people that it's affecting. They can't pay the mortgages, they're homeless. The people that are renting, buying houses off the other people, whatever, they're renting. Now they're on the streets. Bankers just go, oh shit, yeah, but that one goes out of bust. They get bailed out. The bankers go on to another bank and work for that bank.
Yeah.
Right? But the people propping up the country get fucked over. The same. It's a different kind of fucking over.
You can't fucking win, man. You can't win. It's just a load of bullshit. Like you said, the bankers, they deal with money. Money keeps the country propped up, and these people who run the country are money people. And so is the pharmaceuticals. They make trillions, you know? All right, guys, listen, there's more stuff like AI, MK Ultra, memory loss. Can you make your pet vegetarian? But we'll leave that for another time. Just wanted to say thank you for joining us this evening, ladies and gentlemen. The Friday night, it's August, it's hot. And thank you for Martin and Lisa for joining me this evening for a great little chinwag, or we're chewing the fat. Have a lovely weekend, and we'll see you live next week. Take care, guys. Please like and subscribe and smash that like button.